The Brunswick County Championship has run through North Brunswick High School for 3 seasons in a row. The Scorpions have seen strong growth since head coach Brian Davis took over. As WWA's Jake Eichstead reports, after consecutive seasons with playoff wins, the coach feels there's a lot of questions for this year given how young his players are.
WWAY's Pigskin Preview, brought to you by Hardison and Cochran Wilmington Injury and Disability Lawyers.
We do feel a little bit like we're in year one, starting over a little bit because there's just so many young kids, and the speaking the football language and being able to execute is just not even close to being where it needs to be.
A few weeks before the start of the season, North Brunswick head coach Brian Davis still feels his 2024 team has a ways to go.
Well, we graduated a ton of seniors, and when you do that, you usually have a void in leadership. A lot of guys that have been taking a back seat and deferring to those guys are now having to step forth and get those, opportunities to lead. It's going to take some adversity. It's going to take some opportunities to go out and play to be able to develop some of those leadership qualities.
After a good offseason, he is excited about the team's size, but isn't sure how it will translate without a lot of playing experience.
Well, I think we'll be as strong in the box defensively as we've been. We're going to be big in some spots, on offense, on the line, but it's inexperience. So there's not a lot that you can do to try to help them right away because it's speaking a foreign language. We're breaking in a new quarterback. Running backs seem to be pretty strong because they all are coming back at -1 or 2 from last year, but we've got a lot of carries that are coming back, and that's about the only experience that we really have.
They found the right formulas the past few seasons, winning 3 straight county titles and securing playoff victories. The standard is high in Leland, and the players know it.
7-3 last year, and everybody's like, oh, you had a good year. It was disappointing. We had 2 weeks where we weren't allowed to practice because of the heat and facilities and everything else, and I was disappointed for the kids. We just got to be the very best version that we can be, and after that, then we'll look back on it after it's done. But sure, we'd like to keep ascending. We'd like to be able to get to the 3rd, 4th, go to state championship, get through those rounds and get there. But I could never predict this at this point in time because I don't even know if we're going to win game 1. So we're going to focus on one game at a time.
And the Scorpions begin their season on the road, and they'll be headed to East Bladen to face off with the Eagles on Friday, August 23rd at 7 p.m.